Well, there's a good deal of attention on COVID, flu, and RSV. Understandably, there are other infectious diseases circulating in our country on the radar of doctors who track them, like Upstate Global Health Director Dr. Stephen Thomas, who we welcome in now. Dr. T, good to see you again. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's great to see you.
So I want to talk about this one, dengue fever. It's a disease I don't think a lot of people around here even worry about because they probably think it doesn't even exist in the U.S., but it's changed. Tell us a little bit about dengue, and is the U.S. at risk? Are we at risk here in central New York?
Yeah, sure. So dengue is a disease that's been around for hundreds of years, and we actually had some very big outbreaks in the United States back in the late 1700s and in the early 1800s. It's a disease where people can get fever, headache, eye pain, bone pain, muscle aches, profound fatigue, and they get it when they get infected with one of the 4 dengue viruses, and those viruses are transmitted by mosquitoes. And so what you need is a susceptible person and infected mosquito, and that interaction can occur, and then it can be sustained in a community. Most of the cases that we've had in the United States over the last multiple decades have been travelers. So people go to Puerto Rico, the Caribbean, they go to Southeast Asia, and we get about 2,000, 2,500 cases a year in the United States, to include New York, to include central New York. But now what we're seeing, which is starting to be concerning, are outbreaks that have been sustained in the United States. So Florida, Texas, Hawaii, we've seen a case now in Arizona, we've seen a case in California. And so people are really concerned that what used to just be a tropical disease or a subtropical disease is now coming to more temperate climates like we have in the U.S.
So you mentioned central New York, and they're likely a traveler case in that instance, and no real wider concern here, or?
Right. So we don't really, this far north, we don't have the mosquito species that can transmit dengue. Now that can change, because what we've seen is that as the climate changes and as things get warmer, more northern regions have become hospitable for these mosquitoes, and they can kind of marching north. So again, one of those ingredients that you need is a mosquito. But yeah, the case that we've had recently in central New York was a traveler. But again, down south, these aren't travelers. These are, the virus got introduced through a traveler, and then a mosquito picked it up, and then they transmitted it to somebody else. So central New York, it's going to be mainly travelers, but in the southern United States and the Southwest and Hawaii, we could have potential outbreaks.
How much is that concerning you?
Well, it is concerning to me. I mean, dengue, there's about 400 million infections every year. There's almost 40,000 people a year who die of dengue. Unfortunately, it's mostly children. As I mentioned, it's in tropical and subtropical regions. But again, travelers, so people who want to have want to go someplace warm during the long winter months and go on vacation, they can come back with more than just a T-shirt or some other souvenir. They can come back with a pretty significant illness. And then the other thing that we care greatly about is that our U.S. service members, our men and women who deploy to areas where dengue circulates, they are at risk, because we really don't really have any specific drugs or vaccines that are available for that population. And that's what my global health team works on. We work very closely with the Department of Defense and other academic groups to try to develop countermeasures to protect our service members.
Yeah, so I got about 45 seconds here, Dr. T. So what do we do with it if there's no real vaccine right now? How do you treat it? How do we handle this if somebody gets it?
Right. Yeah, so the first thing to know is, what are the areas in the world that are at risk? And I've mentioned it's tropical and subtropical areas. And so when you go to those places, you don't want to get bitten by mosquitoes. So if you can, you wear long sleeves, you wear long pants, you wear DEET, you try to stay in places where they have air conditioning, indoor plumbing, screens on the windows, that kind of thing. If you do get sick while you're in one of those areas, or when you return from those areas, you should immediately go to your doctor, because it may not just be a cold. It might not just be, something that you normally kind of pick up when you travel. It could be something significant like dengue. So go to your doctor, because we have lots of ways to diagnose this. And the treatment right now is basically supportive. IV fluids, Tylenol, And in some severe cases, you may need intensive care unit care, blood products like transfusions, things like that.
Dr. Thomas, we always appreciate your time and your expertise. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thanks for having me.